All right, it's time for Jones Interactive. And Aisha, I say hello, Aisha.
Hello, Israel. And earlier on, we're talking about some very interesting video we hope to show you before we leave here. You know how to join the conversation is on facebook.com/Joy News on TV, and on Twitter is on Joy News on TV. Let's start with the tale of a regular blood donor who was unable to secure blood for his daughter, and it's left many amazed on social media. The man's daughter was in desperate need of transfusion, and he presented his blood donation card to the hospital. Now, the Ashoman Community Hospital, which is at the center of the controversy, has been accused of turning him away because he didn't have enough funds to pay for the blood. What do you make of this situation? Let's check what you've been saying on Facebook.
All right, so Kwesi, this is a national issue. Most emergencies are attended to at the various hospitals after money is made available. Government subvention delays, thus forcing various hospitals to generate their own funds to run. This is a serious national issue which needs to be addressed with alacrity. It's unfortunate. By Jeremiah says, if the man in question doesn't sell his blood to that particular hospital but freely donates to them, then they treated him like this, then that hospital should be held responsible for the death of the man's daughter. That's if the blood was available and the man wasn't giving. Barry Makuba just says, I wouldn't want to believe that that's not what happened, because if it was, I'd be very disappointed in that hospital. Meting out such a treatment to a regular donor to your facility would be the most weird and wicked thing to do. May the Lord himself console the man for that tragic loss.
And Continental Obama Boydi Patrick says, that's very unfortunate, yet we shouldn't stop doing good. God in his own wisdom will bless us in a way we might never imagine. Jonathan Arthur Zames says, and every day you encourage people to donate blood. This is sad. And Hadora Mystical Brahma says, does he donate his blood for free? If yes, then it's rather unfortunate the hospital authorities aired. Life is more precious than money at all times. Kofi Sam Klinsman says, how can you do this to a regular donor? Very discouraging for blood donors. Okay, those are some comments.
Yeah, so, well, here on Joy News Interactive, we also try to get to the bottom of the matter. So this has been trending on Facebook virtually the whole day, and so we decided to reach out to the hospital, and we have an official of the hospital on the line, Aisha.
Of course, and he is Akwesi Akwa, who speaks for the Ashongma Community Hospital. He earlier on has debunked the allegations. Good evening to you, Mr. Akwa. Good evening, Mr. Akwa. You are on. All right, so I'm told the line has dropped. We'll try and get him back to get some clarification as to what exactly happened at that hospital. Also, the Education Minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, today assured the Ghanaian public that government... Okay, so I'm told that Mr. Prempeh is back on the line. Good evening to you. We're grateful for your time. Hello, Mr. Prempeh, you're on JNI. We're grateful for your time.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Prempeh. So you have denied allegations that the gentleman in question was turned away due to inadequate funds.
No, my name is Akwesi Akwa, not Mr. Prempeh.
Okay, Mr. Akwa, very well. So you denied allegations earlier that you turned the gentleman away because he didn't have much funds to pay for the blood. What then is the truth?
Well, good evening to you and your viewers. Quite interesting comments coming in there on your platform. But it's very unfortunate this issue has been twisted to make us look so bad in the eyes of the public. What is really the case is this gentleman had his daughter admitted at the Atomic Hospital. And I think that during the management of the very condition that took her there, they needed blood. And so somewhat a personnel of the Atomic Hospital directed him to our hospital. This man we're talking about claims he's a regular client of our hospital. But that very day, he didn't know what happened, and the daughter was taken to the Atomic Hospital. And so he came to our facility for 3 pints of blood and met a laboratory technician. The laboratory technician said that we had blood, but the blood that was there had actually been prepared because it was a weekend for some cases that were booked for theater. And so directed him to go to Amasaman Hospital or Ajimota. These were government hospitals that normally we even fall upon when we need blood. It's so unfortunate that we have a very good working relationship with Atomic Hospital, where if they need any blood of a sort, they're able to call the head of lab of our hospital, and then we sort them out. We've had very good working relationship. On that day, we couldn't help. It was not just a matter of money. No. There is no way this hospital will place premium on money over human life.
But did you make any attempt to get help from these hospitals you say you've been working with all these years?
No, we have been working. Atomic has been getting support from us anytime they needed blood. These hospitals that where this gentleman was directed to, that is Amasaman and Achimota, are hospitals that sometimes we even fall on for blood.
And the question I ask is, did you make any attempt to get some blood from these facilities to help this gentleman in question?
No, that wasn't our case that we were managing. You understand? And the reality was that we're even surprised that this gentleman was made to come hunting for blood from one hospital to the other, because that is not the norm. Normally, we are able to move ambulance from our hospital to another hospital in search of blood for personnel that we are managing. In fact, we have decided not to speak to this issue, but for the very purpose of clearing the air, that one, the patient in question was not on admission at our hospital, and two, we did not say we didn't have the blood or we're not going to give the blood because the man could not raise the money that he was talking about. It wasn't an issue of money. It was because we're a private hospital, and so we do not stock very too many pints of blood, very limited ones to manage cases. And if you may know, blood is not supposed to be kept up to a period. And so normally we all fall on the National Blood Transfusion Service. But because we have a bank that we keep blood, normally people will fall on us. And not people, but facilities will fall on us.
All right, Mr. Kwesiakwa, yes. My name is Israel Laye. I just want
good evening.
Yes, I just want to understand, does this guy donate to your blood bank?
No. If nobody donates to a particular blood bank, anybody who donates who does blood donation donates to the National Blood Transfusion Service.
Yeah, but what I want to understand is, has he been coming to the place to, to donate blood to the hospital, even though eventually the blood will go to the blood bank?
Ever since we set up our blood bank, we've organized one blood donation exercise. Ever since we set up our blood bank. And all blood donation exercises are held in conjunction with the National Blood Transfusion Service. And so it is not a matter of cost that once you donated a blood to a particular facility, you could just walk in Israel. Let's say.
No, I do understand that. I just wanted to get some clarity. You're saying that it's not the case that he's come to donate blood through your hospital before.
And Ms. Aqua, earlier you said the gentleman claimed he's a patient of your hospital, or he patronizes of your hospital. But what does your record say? Do you have records of him being a regular visitor of your hospital?
We only got to know about this when this issue occurred. And then we were having a radio interview, and he said that, well, he didn't have any beef with us because he's been a very regular client of our hospital. It's only this issue that has not been handled so well. He claims it is himself and the daughter and the whole family attends our hospital. And so we haven't checked but he mentioned it on air during one of these discourses.
All right, many thanks to you, Mr. Aqua, for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much for making time to clear the air on this particular issue, Aisha.
And also, the Education Minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, today assured Ghanaian public that government is ready and fully prepared to roll out its flagship free SHS program from September this year as scheduled. However, there are some who believe that government is not as ready as it claims to be. What do you think? Are we ready or not?
I think being the flagship campaign promise of the government, then in opposition, they should be able to, because if you should say there is no money or you can't have access or resources to do it, that would be negative, because it's a progressive thing beginning from the first year all through to the fourth year or third year. They should be able to do it because we can still generate a lot of revenue from the oil, from various sectors, and donor agencies are also coming in.
A nice idea, and the government is ready to do it. Because in Ghana here, we have a lot of resources that the government can generate enough revenue for that free SHS. So I think it is better for the government to do that.
What I would say is that the government will not be, for me, I honestly think the government will not be able to support it at this time, because I think there are other things that they will have to do before they do this. So me, for my mind, I don't think they can be able to support this adequately. Yes, they will say they can be able to do it, but I don't think it will be adequately implemented to be able to do it.
It is fine, but we can do it. You know, Kwame Nkrumah, it's already in our constitution, long time ago. So we can do it, but it will take a little time.
Let's check what you've been saying on Facebook.
Kwesi Boateng says the government said it will be rolled out in September, so I suggest we wait till the set date to ascertain the truth or otherwise of the program. It's premature to say it's not possible. If it's not possible, then what at all is possible in Ghana apart from corruption? Baya Jeremiah says the government should come up with policy guidelines for the implementation of the free SHS. Today this, tomorrow that is what is making the whole policy look not serious for implementation. The policy is implemented fully without challenges, and we are ready as a nation to help the government implement the policy.
And Kofi Sam Klinsman says this free SHS program is a good initiative, but I feel it should begin from the rural areas with massive expansion of infrastructure to accommodate the remaining students. Those in the cities are capable of paying their kids' fees. Really? Continental Obama Bwedi Patrick says, candidly, I feel this policy is being rushed out of the bathhouse, yet let's pray and hope that the policy kicks off successfully. We'll get there. It might be hard, we know. And those are some comments on Facebook. And that'll be it for the interactive segment. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. Bye-bye.